guys, it's Karen. Today I am coming to you with a fail video. I was taking part in a 14-inch doll dress collab, and we were all going to do this Simplicity 85-74, and we were going to make leggings that are like capris and then this little dress for our 14-inch dolls. And poor Ashlyn here has been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for me to make her an outfit. I come to you from the dregs of trying to do this outfit. And the reason I suddenly got like way too busy with family stuff, and I have tried to make the leggings 3 times, and I hadn't even been able to get to the dress. And by 3 times, I mean, I've had to unpick and try to resew. I was going to make the dress out of cotton, but I'm really having a problem sewing knits on my sewing machine. So I'm going to show you some of the problems, and maybe hopefully you guys can give me suggestions. This one, you can see it actually has tears in it from when you see the holes? This is how many times I have tried to do this. I had originally, the instructions tell you to sew close to the edge and then go a 1/4 inch down. And I don't know if you can see this, but I've cleaned up the edge from when I first, this was a nightmare. But so you can see the holes, because I was sewing closer the first time around. And then when I was trying to undo it, you can see how it was eating the edge here. So I put down paper as stabilizer underneath it as I was sewing. That took care of that. But the main problem with this is okay, I sewed, I don't know, let's see if I can try to show you maybe on the other one. This is hard to see, but I'm using the lightning stitch. So that it will, when you stretch it, it will not break. It's a recommended stitch for knits. I'm also using a ball tip needle, not a sharp, for my machine, which I bought for knits. But you can still see some of the paper in here, and I wish this was showing up better. Still, it will not, I'm like having a tension issue or something. You can probably see it better on the other leg. Yeah, this is paper still in there. Paper doesn't really like to come out of like zigzags or these knits. So this is looking like, you'd think this is kind of okay, but again, I've done these seams like 3 times. Yeah, there's more problems on this one. It's starting to come undone on the sides because the stitch doesn't have a lock. Like, you can't go backwards with it. So I probably should have started with a straight stitch and then gone back and forth and then switched over to this zigzag stitch. All right, here I think you can see if I can. Do you see this sticking up? Not this thread, but I'm trying to get it at an angle. Do you see that thread, that loop? That should be laying flat. And there's another one. I can't, anyway, here it's coming undone at the end of this seam. I just can't get this to, I can't get this, like, it'll be going fine and then it'll miss a loop. And, yeah, and or it'll like go out. Anyway, I've had problems. I had so many problems. And then with all the drama that's going on here, I mean, there's something like, I just had a lot going on. I wasn't able to, I don't know if you can just see how uneven these stitches are. They're just not nice. Like, I don't know how to get it, and it doesn't like feed it. So I have a, I do have a walking foot that came with my machine, but I've never used one. So if you have any advice on sewing knits, I know that, so yeah, if I sew, I have to use some kind of a stretch, like a stretch seam. Yeah, see how uneven that is? I don't know if it's my bobbin. I don't know if it's the feed dogs. I don't know if it's my needle thread. And I would be okay with unevenness, but those loops showing up, are noticeable, because on my other dress, it was like that. Anyway, so I'm just over it. Here's the, I traced on more tracing paper, on more flimsy paper. I traced the pattern so I wouldn't ruin the original. It's actually, it seems pretty straightforward and nice. Anyway, I guess I'm looking for tips on anybody who actually is a veteran with sewing on knits. If you could give me what works for you. I like the look of the lightning stitch. Let me bring it over here. So I was using this stitch here, not a zigzag. I wasn't using the zigzag because I don't like the zigzag. This one looks like it looks more like a straight stitch, So I was using that one, and it's not breaking when I pull so it's a good stitch. It doesn't break when I when I stretch the fabric out. This seam doesn't come undone. It doesn't break. It doesn't pop. So it's working. I just, and I have a brother machine here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just at my wit's end with knits. I know I need to keep experimenting, but this week was just turned into a disaster. So I'm sorry to all the participants who actually finished their dresses that I didn't get mine done, but I'm going to list everybody's channels below so that you can go and check theirs out anyway. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.